Tonight's episode of What Not to Eat, we will be seeing a 22-year-old student, Bertha, in desperate need of a therapeutic lifestyle change. She was nominated by her friend Tina. Okay, Tina, can you tell us why you nominated your friend Bertha for TLC's What Not to Eat?
Yeah, so Bertha and I have been friends for 5 years now, and we always used to be so active, working out together and going to farmers markets. But ever since school started, everything's just been so stressful. So she just never wants to work out anymore, and she just wants to go to parties where she eats a lot of junk food and drinks a lot of soda. And when she does want to hang out with me, she just wants to watch TV and eat a bunch of chips and cookies and stuff. So I really care about her health, and I really want to see her healthier. So I'm hoping that you guys can help her out.
Great.
I'm Stacy Lettuce.
And I'm Clinton Kell, and we're from TLC's What Not to Eat.
We're here at McDonald's to ambush Tiny Tina and Bertha. Let's go. Hi, Bertha. I'm Stacy Lettuce.
And I'm Clinton Kell from TLC's What Not to Eat. Your friend here, Tina, has nominated you for a therapeutic lifestyle change.
Excuse me? We've been secretly filming you for the last 2 weeks, and what we found wasn't good.
Why don't we take a look? Okay, well that seems to be the end of it. So Bertha, what we want to do for you is have you lower your cholesterol levels, saturated fat, and sodium intake through healthy food choices in your diet, which will help lower your cardiovascular disease risk and other complications.
I don't know if I want to do that. That sounds really complicated, and I don't know. Well, Bertha, you have a decision to make. We're going to give you this $5,000 Loma Linda Market gift card, but you have to agree to change your diet and go by the TLC diet lifestyle. What do you think?
Okay, I guess I'll try it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, first things first, let's put this where this belongs. Well, thank you, Bertha, for having Stacy and I here in your kitchen. Can you just go ahead and start and show us 3 things that you typically eat throughout the day?
Yeah, so one of the things I use on a daily basis is coconut oil to do my cooking.
Okay.
I've heard it's really great for you and has so many health benefits. Another thing I like to snack on if I'm craving something sweet is Sour Patch Kids. I just really like the sourness and the sweetness of it. And then if I'm on the go, I'll usually take just one of these little baggies of Cheetos, and I just love the crunch. And yeah, so those are some things that I would typically eat.
Okay. Well, Bertha, contrary to what you believe about coconut oil, it's actually really high in saturated fat. It has about 12 grams of saturated fat per serving. So although there may be some health benefits, that's what you really want to focus on, is the saturated fat.
Okay.
Yeah. So why don't we just go ahead and toss this one? So what we do have here is some alternatives for you. So we have our canola oil. It's very low in saturated fat compared to the coconut oil you're used to making. And another positive, it gives a very neutral flavor when you're cooking, so you're not going to have that consistent coconut flavor in all your dishes.
Okay. And in place of your Sweet Sour Patch Kids, it's not going to be exactly like sugar, but you can have an apple, you can have a banana, a pear, whatever fruit kind of satisfies that sweet craving. It's going to be high in fiber and really high in vitamins and minerals as well.
I do like apples, so that could be something I could definitely switch to.
Implement that.
Yeah. And it gives you a good little crunch.
Exactly. And lastly, let's talk about these Cheetos. I mean, this little bag is full of sodium at 250 milligrams. That's a lot of salt.
Those don't even taste salty.
I know, but they have that much salt in them, so we're just going to get rid of those. But we do understand that everyone wants some crunch on their diet, so what we have are almonds for you. They're really easy to take on the go. You can grab a handful and put them in a bag. They'll give you that crunchiness that you're craving at the time, and they're full of healthy fats.
Okay. Perfect. Those all sound like really good things that I could use and incorporate into my diet.
Yeah, that's what we think so as well. Well, I think we've made a lot of progress today in the kitchen, and we're happy that you have a better understanding as far as what the TLC guidelines include. So tomorrow will be your first day all on your own grocery shopping, and we know you'll do great and apply everything that we taught you today, but we do have our trainer and dietitian Rhonda who will meet up with you at some point if you do need any assistance. But before we go, Stacy, could you recap what we've learned today?
Sure. While you're grocery shopping tomorrow, one thing that we want you to take away with you is to keep your saturated fat under less than 7% per day. Keep your sodium under 1 teaspoon a day. Keep your fats 25 to 35% of your total fat intake for the day. Try to go for healthier fats like the unsaturated or polyunsaturated fats. And try to keep your cholesterol around 200 milligrams per day.
Okay. I'll
Sound
do my
doable?
best.
All
We'll
right.
see how it
Good
goes
faith in
tomorrow. Okay, all right. Thanks for coming, and I'll walk you guys out.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm really craving something sweet. How about the original circus animal cookies? I love these. Okay, let me look at this nutrition thing that they were talking about. How many grams of saturated fat did they say I could have? I think they said something about animals and cholesterol, but here it says that there's 0 milligrams of cholesterol, so kind of confused at what they're talking about. So like, can I have this? This is just way too confusing. I don't understand all these numbers and weird words, and I give up.
Hey, not so fast. I'm here to help you. I'm Rhonda, TLC's What Not to Eat's personal trainer and dietitian.
Hi.
Let's take a look at some food labels. Have you ever read food labels before?
No.
Okay, so we'll go over it together first. So let's take these cookies for example. So the first thing you want to look at is going to be serving size and servings per container. So
Okay.
you see in here how it says serving size 2 cookies and servings per container about 12.
Okay.
So take, for example, saturated fat. There's 4 grams of saturated fat in this one serving. So if you eat the whole container, that's going to be 12 servings of 4 grams of saturated fat. So you have 48 grams of saturated fat in this entire container.
For the whole thing?
Yeah, so if you eat the whole thing, that's what you're consuming.
I could go through this in a week.
So does that make sense?
Yeah.
You kind of get a better idea of how to read a food label?
Yeah, I'll definitely have to practice, but that's something that I can implement in my daily routine, I think.
Great. Okay, well, let's go shopping and we can practice reading food labels while we're doing that.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, let's. Great job today, Bertha. Just remember, when you get discouraged with your new lifestyle, the TLC diet is really simple, straightforward, and easy to follow. I'll see you bright and early at the Drayson Center.
Bye, thanks, Rhonda.
Good morning, Bertha.
Hi, good morning.
How are you feeling after yesterday?
I'm feeling really great after we met up at the market yesterday. I was really discouraged in the beginning and confused of how to read food labels, but you really showed me some great tips and some things I can incorporate into my meals when I'm cooking at home. But after I went home, I was thinking about all the times that I eat out, and I was wondering if you had any tips for me for when I go out to make some healthier choices.
Yeah, that's a great question. So one of the things you want to look for if you order animal protein, you want to do the leaner meats, such as chicken and fish. Fish is really great because it's high in omega-3 fatty acids. The other thing you want to look for is when you order salads, you want to get the dressing on the side because they tend to be higher in saturated fat and sodium.
Oh, that's a great tip. I've never thought of doing that before.
Yeah, it's a great way to control the portions of the salad dressing that you get. Another important thing to do is you want to really focus on portion control in general of your whole meal. So when you order a meal, make sure you be mindful of how much you're eating and stop when you're full. Okay. The last thing you want to look for is key words on the menu. So try to go with things that are grilled or baked versus things that are fried or battered.
Okay, those all seem like really great tips, and I could easily incorporate those in my day.
Great. Okay, so let's be done with our warm up and we'll go work on resistance training.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Great workout today, Bertha.
Thanks.
So just remember, for your new lifestyle, exercise is a really important part of it. So the TLC diet recommends that you get at least 30 minutes of physical activity a day. So I'll see you at the big reveal.
Okay, can't wait to see you there.
Great.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for coming to the big reveal. Tina, how excited are you?
I'm just so excited to see how amazing she looks, and I can't wait to be healthy again together.
That's so exciting.
All right, Bertha, come on down. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at this TLC transformation. Bertha, you look amazing.
Thank you. I feel amazing.
Yeah, your skin's glowing. It must have been that from that workout with Rhonda yesterday.
It must have been.
So tell me what you've learned. It's been a really fun-packed 2 days, right?
Yeah, I learned so much through this experience. I'm so thankful that you nominated me. Like, so grateful. I learned how to keep my sodium, cholesterol, and saturated fat levels down by switching to some different alternatives. I learned how to read nutrition labels. I learned how to incorporate different things when I'm cooking at home and when I'm dining out. I just learned all these tools, and especially how to incorporate physical activity into my daily routine. So I really feel like I'm on a great path now, and you guys gave me the tools to do that, and I'm so happy and so lucky to have had this experience.
So we're happy to have you.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're ready to conquer the world now, so go get them.
Me too. Thanks, guys.
Bye. And there's another great transformation on TLC's What Not to Eat.
Woo!